Hey guys, Jessica here. First off, I want to apologize and say that I have not made any tutorial videos. The camera that I have doesn't focus very well, so it's kind of difficult to show you products and stuff, so I don't want to put up videos that aren't up to, standards, so I'm waiting until I get a new camera, which should be soon, hopefully. So right now I'm going to stick to tags because obviously, it doesn't have to focus on me. This was All That Glitters. She came up with it, Elle. She did it herself. I'm not exactly sure how she did it. And then her sister Blair did it, and then I'm subscribed to both of them, so I kind of got, tagged by both of them. So I'm just going to respond to that and post it on here, and I'm going to tag all of my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, just subscribe. The button's at the top. There's 15 questions, so I'm going to go ahead and get started so it's not super long. And if I look away, the questions are on my computer right here, so we're going to get started. The first question is, what do you think you can do but you can't? This is actually kind of funny, but for the longest time I did gymnastics when I was a child, and I thought that I was just the best, and I thought that I was going to go on and do it professionally. But I actually am horrible at gymnastics. I am awful at it. I shouldn't have even done it, but I was a child, so that's all I can really think of, being little and thinking I could be a gymnast. And actually I should never have stepped foot into there, because there are people who could who definitely are 1,000 times better than I will ever be. So that's that. Question number 2. What's a difficult word for you to pronounce? I actually don't have a problem pronouncing different words, but I know how some people call it McDonald's, and I've never called it McDonald's. I always call it McDonald's, and people are like, it's not McDonald's, it's McDonald's, but I always get corrected with that. But I don't really care, because I'm still going to call it McDonald's. I don't eat there, so I don't think that I should have to pronounce it the right way, so whatever, I don't really care, it's McDonald's. Number 3, what is a favorite TV show from your childhood? From my childhood? Favorite TV show? That's really hard. I'm going to have to say, gosh, I really liked, what is that show that it had, oh, The Wild Thornberrys. When I was a child, that was my show. I loved that show, and the Talking Monkey, and the Crazy Parents. It was awesome. I think that had to be my show, probably, that or like Doug or something, but, definitely Wild Thornberrys. What are your virtues and vices? So basically things about myself, characteristics that I like and that I don't like. I'm going to start with like first. Again, I'm going to say, I'm not trying to put out like that I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not, but to me, I think that I'm a very caring and understanding person. I tend to forgive people probably more than, a normal person would. I tend to not want to deal with the drama, Another thing, probably, awkward silence. No, it's not hard, I just don't like talking about myself like this. I'm pretty patient. I'm more patient with younger children. I love children to death. But with older children, I'm kind of like, really, like, you should know this. But, I think that's it. A vice, probably, is I'm extremely stubborn. And if I know that I am right on something, I will argue with you till I am blue in the face. I am extremely stubborn, and I know that I am, and I hate it. And I try not to be, but it is awful. Like, I will argue with you forever. If you keep coming back at me, I will argue with you, but I'm trying to get better. So, question number 5 is, what is more important, love, fame, power, or money? Well, of course it's money, no. Definitely love. Like, my family is a big love family, I probably, if I mean, I don't really care about fame or power. I mean, having enough money to get by, yes, is important, but I definitely don't want to be rich or, you know, have tons and tons of money. I don't know what I would do with it, but I think the love of another person would just, you know, suffice all of that. So definitely love. Question number 6, if you could live in any era or time period, when would it be and why? Probably the 80s. I know that a lot of people were like the 80s weren't, you know, super, super long ago, but we listened to a lot of 80s music in my house, so, and I kind of went through, like, that kind of stage, like the bright colors, and, you know, I guess that was 80s, I'm not really sure, but I think it would have been cool to, like, been in the 80s, like, you know, I see pictures of, like, what people were wearing, and I'm like, that, you know, that would be really cool, like, if that came back, it would be, I could rock it, I could have fun with it, so, definitely the 80s. Let's see, question number 7. If you had to redo your entire wardrobe with 2 stores, what would they be and why? Okay, this is really easy. The first one, and if you call me crazy, I don't really care because I have a theory to it. Plato's Closet, because Plato's Closet carries all name brands, so I wouldn't have to pick just one name brand. I could just go in there and pick whatever I want, and they have accessories and shoes, so I'm set there. And then I would probably have to say, so Plato's, because they've got all the brands. And if Sephora counts, then definitely Sephora, because they have an amazing selection of makeup. I think I could do without MAC because I'm more of an Urban Decay person, but definitely Plato's and Sephora. And it sounds weird because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, Forever 21, but, you know, I like to have a wide, you know, range of stuff, so that would be it. Number 8, can you recall what you were doing a year ago on this day? Well, today is March 10th, I think. Yes, today's the 10th. March 10th, I was a junior in high school. I'm now a senior, obviously. Probably just in school. You know, come home, do homework during the school year. It's pretty routine. It's Thursday, so probably dreading the Friday, because after Wednesday I always feel like it's Friday and it's not, so probably I could have been working. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really remember that far back unless it's pretty important. So number 9, do you have any recurring dreams? If so, explain. I have 2 stories to this. One is when I was in middle school, I used to have, probably it lasted a couple weeks. This sounds so stupid. Both of these are nightmares. But every day I would go to school and there would be a different, like, threatening note, like, on my locker, and it would scare me, and I'd wake up and I have no idea what it meant, but it happened for a couple weeks and then they just stopped. So it was like a everyday kind of thing. Now the next ones are only, my mom is a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and she has to go back every so often to get checked, and it's always very nerve-wracking because, you know, what if, you know, you always have the what if. The night before, it never fails, the night before she goes to have her checkup, I always have a nightmare that, and it's never that she goes and it is bad, it's always like she passes away, like, unexpectedly. Like, I remember some of them just, you know, she's been hit by a car, like, weird things that you would just never think of, like, why would you dream about that? But I understand, like, now I understand, like, it's only because I'm so scared for her, because, you know, I don't want, you know, to have her to have cancer ever again, you know, so it's always extremely nerve-wracking. But I do know that I do have occurring nightmares of something happening to her. You know, she's my best friend, so I don't know what I would do without her, but those are pretty much it. Number 10, what is your horoscope? I am a Scorpio, which means I am the Scorpion. I do not follow horoscopes. I do not believe in them at all. I will read them because I think that they're hilarious, but it's not something that I follow. I have no interest in them. So, what does your dream bedroom look like? Right now, I won't say it's my dream bedroom, but it's pretty close. I used to have very bright neon yellow colored walls, and I got very sick of it. And now, if you can see behind me, they're not neon yellow. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up the color super well, but it's like a light green color. It's very natural, very, you know, very relaxing. I've just got, you know, black furniture. something with a lot of room. I mean, I love sunflowers, so anything with sunflowers would be pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty content with what I have, you know, so probably just this is good, you know. This is good for me. Number 12, what position do you sleep in? I usually sleep, this is weird, one arm under the pillow, the other one on top, kind of between my side and my stomach a little bit, and I always have to have one foot or one leg sticking out of the sheets because I get too hot, but if I have both of them I get too cold. It's really weird. And so I just flip-flop from side to side during the night, but I usually wake up on the side facing away from the wall that faces my bed. So always, it doesn't matter, it's just how I always wake up. Question 13, who is your favorite vampire of all times? This is really easy. Edward Cullen. I've read every single book. I am a huge Twilight fan. You can't see the poster. It used to be there, but I moved it, so I don't know where it's over there now. I read the books, and when I found out who was playing it, I feel like the person who plays him, Robert Pattinson, fits him perfectly to my imagination. I know other people feel completely opposite of me, but I do like Edward Cullen. I think that he is the best vampire, you know, ever. I read Vampire Diaries, but I do not watch the show. I just never really got into it, so definitely Edward Cullen. 14, what are you currently wearing on your feet? You are going to laugh at me, but I'm wearing slippers, and I don't wear regular slippers. I'm gonna see if I can show you them because they're friggin' sweet. They are, oh no, I can't show you, I'm gonna have to take them off, but I promise you I have them on my feet. I have Ninja Turtle slippers. They are my favorite slippers in the entire world. I love superhero movies, anything to do with like saving the world, and my favorite superheroes, some people don't consider them, but I do because they are definitely Ninja Turtles. This is not my favorite one. My favorite one is Michelangelo. These are Raphael, but these are what I have on my feet, and I really like them. They're really definitely comfortable. And I wanted to be prepared when I did this video and not just be like, oh, I don't have anything on. Last question. Do you have neat handwriting, and show us? I can show you, but I mean, I have okay handwriting. I write better when I've got two pieces of paper, not just one on the desk, and this was definitely just done on the desk, and it just says, hopefully it's not back, oh, it's backwards, I think. It says Jessica Frank Hearts YouTube. I don't know if it's going to show up backwards because the way I'm looking at it shows backwards, so it's written in pink. But yeah, that's my handwriting. It's nothing, you know, super special. So I tag every single one of you. Do a video response below because I love getting to know the people, you know, that are on YouTube and stuff. So, and if you're not subscribed, again, go ahead and subscribe. I try to get videos at the least once a week, but it's my excuse that I'm going to give you. It's probably not a very good one. I'm a senior in high school, and things are starting to, I get out in May, and so things are starting to wind down because I have spring break, and I'm starting to get more work because I have to get ready for, you know, college and stuff like that. So, you know, give me a video response below, and I will try to make more videos and get a new camera. I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye.